basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. A major change will be made, because the Warriors face the same challenge as last year, Slater said. The team has a considerable amount of talent in the NBA rotation, but lacks scoring and playmaking options alongside Stephen Curry. I believe they will be able to win enough wins to stay in contention for the playoffs, releasing some competent players who are underutilized in the rotation. Then, as January or February approaches, they will look for a change that brings more balance to the squad. And given this, the player who has great value to be traded is Jonathan Kuminga. The player declared that he wants to be an All-Star this season. NBA analysts say Kuminga will be traded mid-season. Kuminga declares that he wants to be the new NBA star. The Golden State Warriors have at least 4 players with hopes of being an All-Star next season: Stephen Curry, Andrew Wiggins, Brandon Podziemski, and Jonathan Kuminga. Of that quartet, only the young duo of Podziemski and Kuminga have yet to earn their first selection. However, they're confident in their chances of changing that. Warriors' Jonathan Kuminga wants to be first-time All-Star in 2024-25. That is my trajectory. That is what I've been working towards, Kuminga tells Anscape's Mark J. Spears. I did as much as I could working out, getting my body ready, learning the game, working on things on defense. It's just a matter of when we start playing now, and I can show what I've been working on and how my game has grown. We have a different team. I'm not sure what is going to happen. But whatever happens, my mind is ready for everything. After a breakout season, the 2021 number 7 pick looks like more than a potential All-Star, but a franchise cornerstone. Not only did he average a career-high 16.1 points per game last season, he was promoted to the first unit in mid-December. Still, while his production was commendable, he didn't play as well as the team wanted. Kuminga made just 32.1% of his three-pointers and 29.5% of them as a starter. Yet, he made 43.5% of his corner threes. Defensively, he was a mixed bag as well. He used his body well at the point of attack but lacked ideal off-ball awareness. Musing about Kuminga's future, Kerr says, he needs to keep on the rise that he is on. He's gotten better and better every day. The three-point shot is a big deal, especially in the modern NBA. For him to be able to catch and shoot consistently will open up the floor for him and for others. Defensively, just continuing to get better and using that athleticism, that force, in a way that really impacts our opponents. Those are the things that we are focused on. Speaking about Kuminga again on Monday, Kerr made it clear that the Congolese forward has to separate himself from the pack and make it impossible for the coaching staff not to play him, using Curry as an example. Interestingly, though Kerr believes that Kuminga is more of a power forward, the 22-year-old started at small forward in the Warriors' preseason opener. Alongside him in the front court were Green at his usual power forward spot and Tracy Jackson-Davis at center. In the backcourt, the team opted to play DeAnthony Melton alongside Curry. Kerr seems determined to run his preferred system, so Green will likely start. When Wiggins returns, he'll likely reprise his starting role, especially with Kerr hoping to get the 2014 number 1 pick back to All-Star form. What this means for Kuminga is yet to be determined, but if he's shooting the three-ball consistently, he might be safe. Outside jumpers have been emphasized since Kerr took over in Golden State. Yet, the need for Kuminga to be a trustworthy shooter is also tied to the fact that neither Green nor Jackson-Davis are. Green made a career-high 39.5% of his threes last season, a stunning development. However, the 34-year-old is a career 31.9% shooter from deep. Jackson-Davis has taken 4 total three-point attempts from his days at Indiana to now, missing them all. Frankly, if Green or Jackson-Davis were to square their shoulders for a three, opponents might concede the shot. Ultimately, If the Warriors roll out the front court that appeared in the preseason opener, the paint could get clogged. The subsequent lack of space could make it more difficult for players like Kuminga and Wiggins to drive to the hole. Furthermore, opponents could amp up the pressure on Curry, believing that there are only 3 or 4 viable offensive threats. That view may also lead to opposing defenses using a frontcourt player as a roamer to disrupt passing lanes.